Hello everybody, Ben Stevens with Protein Pantry. I'm here with a dieter of mine, Rachel, and just wanted to bring her on camera. She's a great story, a great dieter. Again, I love bringing my dieters on that are similar to Rachel, and the fact that she's not just losing a bunch of weight, lost 30 pounds in a month type deal, but there's so much more to what is going on here with her while on our system. So she started June 1st, it's July 27th, and she's lost 13.2 pounds. So not a real fast weight loss, but we've had some other great things happening that she's excited about. And is extremely happy that she started the system. So, Rachel, tell me what you were kind of struggling with before coming on the system. Why did you come see us?
Well, I was addicted to sugar. I ate ice cream a lot, and just any kind of sugar thing. When I would come home from work, I would binge a little bit on sugar. And since coming on the diet, I still have those wants of sugar, but I'm able to resist that temptation because I feel satisfied, and I know that if I do fall off the wagon, that it's going to undo some things and set me back. I am sleeping a lot better. I wasn't sleeping very well, waking up 2 to 4 times a night, and now I'm not having that problem anymore. I also used to be on acne medication and am no longer taking that, and feel like my complexion is where it was when I was taking my acne medication.
Well, and that's great. As far as the sugar cravings that you used to have and battle with, I loved the example you gave me this week. You had some meetings at school. Mm-hmm. Rachel's a school teacher. And you said there were all these donuts in front of you.
Yeah.
But you were able to resist them.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. What would have happened before the diet if all those donuts were in front of you?
A year ago, when I had the meeting with donuts, I would have had 1 or 2 throughout the day. And this time, they smelled really good, and I really wanted to have one, but I didn't feel like I needed one. And so I didn't have one. It was easier for me just to kind of ignore that they were there. And there were all kinds of things at this meeting. There were cookies and chips and just anything you could think of that was there. And I didn't have any of it because I didn't feel like I needed it.
Great. And that's what we talk about with the sustainability of the system. She is not craving that sugar anymore. And yes, she might have looked over there and said, oh yeah, it'd be nice to have a donut, but it wasn't hard to resist because her system is changed. Her chemistry has changed, and her body is not craving that food anymore. So it's not that difficult to resist. And then the acne, I love that. You're not on your acne medicine anymore, and that acne medicine is got a lot of side effects. It's better not to be on it. And she's not on it, and her complexion's great. Again, what our system does is clear inflammation, which allows her immune system to work better, because really all acne is infection. So her immune system is able to handle this and battle that, and now she doesn't need the acne medication anymore. And that's also why she's sleeping better, because again, we've cleared inflammation, we've leveled out her blood sugar. A lot of sleeping issues are due to fluctuation in blood sugar at night. So we've leveled that out. So she's sleeping a lot better. Mm-hmm. Tell me, you were telling me you were on a competing program last summer. Mm-hmm. And at this point last summer, you said you were 8 pounds lighter mm-hmm. than you are now. Mm-hmm. But you told me you think you look better and thinner, mm-hmm. 8 pounds heavier on this system.
Yeah.
Tell me about that on why you think you look better now than you did back then.
I don't know. I look thinner. I feel like my clothes fit better. Even clothes that I was wearing last summer, I feel like they fit me better now. They didn't fit me at the beginning of the summer. I have a pair of shorts that I couldn't get into that I bought last summer that fit me, and now they're even they're not like huge loose, but they're looser than they were when I bought them, and I weigh more than I did last summer when I bought them.
Yeah.
So,
and I'll tell you what's going on there, is that when you're on our system, you lose fat and fat only. So she's gained muscle and she's lost fat this summer on our system. So even though she's 8 pounds heavier than she was after she went through this competing program last summer, she's lost only fat and she's gained muscle. And so this is why she thinks she looks better, 8 pounds heavier than she was after going through the competing program last summer, because most programs you're on, you're going to lose muscle with your fat. And that's just the way it is. So this proves that you are gaining muscle and losing fat at the same time while on our system. And how do you feel? How's your energy? What do you feel like going into the school year here?
I'm normally a stress eater, and I'm not worried about getting stressed out and eating. I just have the focus and I feel satisfied. I have a lot of energy, and I'm excited to see how that translates into the school day. If by the end of the day I'm just exhausted and want to sit down, or if I'm able to be productive after the last bell rings and the kids go home, if I'm able to, be productive and not have to take as much work home because I get more done while I'm working.
Yeah, great. And you said you feel pretty confident, like going into the school year, that you'll be able to handle it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, and that's what we talk about with the sustainability of our program. She feels like she's equipped now to handle the school year. Do you feel better about it this year than last year going into it?
Yes. Yeah, I probably gained all my weight back from my diet on the other system within 3 months of being in school, because those first 2.5, 3 months are crazy and stressful, and there's a lot of stuff getting done, and I think that I'm going to be very successful and continue to lose weight on into the school year.
Well, I love hearing that, and this is why we call our system successful, social, sustainable, guys. It's not just about the weight loss. It's all the physiological changes that are taking place with Rachel that she's excited about, and that are really more important than just, dropping a bunch of weight. So I appreciate everybody watching.